Donald Trump doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about your family, your job, or your future. He only cares about one thing: himself, his ego, his image, his legacy, and the proof? It's everywhere you look. Trump thrives on attention like it's oxygen. That's why every rally looked more like a rock concert for his ego than a serious political event. He didn't show up to listen to the struggles of everyday Americans. He showed up to hear the crowd chant his name. To him, people aren't citizens. They're props in the Donald Trump show. Let's be real. Trump turned the White House into a cash register. Foreign governments and lobbyists lined up at his hotels and golf courses, paying top dollar, not because they liked the rooms, but because they wanted favors. That's not patriotism. That's corruption. He treated the Oval Office like another one of his businesses, and Americans were just customers he could overcharge and underdeliver to. Trump's obsession isn't with fixing America, it's with rewriting history to crown himself the greatest president ever. He lies about crowd sizes, brags about being the best at everything, and refuses to ever admit failure. Why? Because in Trump's world, the truth doesn't matter. Only the myth of Donald Trump, the winner, the strongman, the legend. And he'll burn down anything, even democracy itself, to protect that myth. When Americans were dying in a pandemic, Trump was worried about TV ratings. When people lost jobs and homes, he was bragging about the stock market. When crises hit, Trump's instinct wasn't to lead. It was to dodge, deflect, and blame. That's not leadership. That's cowardice. He doesn't see Americans as people. He sees them as pawns, as votes, as bodies in a stadium holding up a Trump 2024 sign. So let's cut through the noise. Donald Trump is not fighting for you. He never was. He's fighting for Donald Trump, his money, his ego, his place in history. And until people wake up to that fact, he'll keep using Americans as stepping stones for his own empire. Remember this: a man who only serves himself can never serve a country.